What's up? Oh, man. Here we are. Chet Holmgren will be reevaluated to come back even in 8 to 10 weeks. 8 to 10 weeks, does that mean he's out for 6 and could be back in like 10 to 12? Like it's a 6-week injury, or does that mean it's legitimately an 8 to 10 week injury and then he has to rehab and get back? So what are we looking at here as a Thunder fan? As the Thunder, is Chet back sooner than we think, or is it going to be way later than we think? I don't know. I mean, he fractured his hip. That can't be good. I mean, you would think like a 6-week to heal, right? Because it doesn't require surgery or anything. Like most fractures, like you break your wrist. I'm just thinking back to when I broke my wrist 3 times. Like 6 weeks was the longest. 4 weeks is, at least in kids, 4 weeks is pretty standard. But I don't know. I'm thinking 6 weeks, he's like, the fracture's healed. 6-7 weeks, the fracture is healed. He can get back to rehabbing and all of that. Man, the starting lineup, he went out against the Warriors on Sunday. Sunday, he went out against the Warriors. We got crushed that game. And then we come back to back the next night. So last night we play the Clippers. James Harden returns to Oklahoma City. And we beat the Clippers. Not that they're one of the best teams in the league, but they're the Clippers. They're decent. They're good. And Shea Gilgeous has a career high, 45 points, which, he's going to have to carry the load a lot more. And so are the rest of the guys. And those other guys who are hurt, we need those guys back. And so I got no complaints about last night's game. We won. Shea had a career high. Obviously, he's not going to be able to score 45 every game, every night out. That's not possible. That can't happen. We know that. But that was a bright side of what has happened. And, man, Chet is such a positive guy. If you checked out what he said, like he puts things into perspective. He knows in the grand scheme of things, this is nothing. It's just a little setback. It's a bummer, that's for sure. He was having a great year. The Thunder obviously were having a great year. But I do believe he will be back. I'm going to say right around All-Star break, probably after All-Star break, just to keep everything in check. I think he'll be back after All-Star break, which is February, right? And I was thinking like 8 weeks from now is like mid-January. That's 8 weeks. 10 weeks right around the end of January. 12, Valentine's Day, which is right around All-Star break. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. I hope the Thunder can pull off some wins through this stretch. We'll get a couple guys back. We'll get Hartenstein back, So that's a big that we need. Because, again, like I said, I think in our starting lineup last night, Shea was the tallest guy at 6'6", which in the NBA now is not that tall. So we do need some height. I think we're okay, though. I think, obviously, we're not going to play like we were. And, we had to go small ball, obviously, because we don't have height. All of our centers were out anyways. And so get those back. But the teams have to adapt. They tried to go big, and they couldn't keep up last night, the Clippers. And so I do think that it kind of plays in our advantage that teams might have to go small ball, and if they're not used to that or they can't, they might struggle. So I don't know. I don't know, but I know I'm bummed. I know as a Thunder fan that, You hate to see it. And I mean, with any, is this light blinking? Sorry. With any type of injury on anybody, you don't want to see it. So with the injuries, with Chet being out, the Oklahoma City Thunder can adapt. We have a great coach who can adapt and make changes. But man, what a setback. Again, not the end of the world. Also, you know, you want it to happen at the first of the season rather than at the end of the season, I guess, right? Because I do think he'll be back. I don't know where we'll be when he comes back. As far as seeding goes, I mean, obviously, you want to make the playoffs. But I think when he comes back, I think we might be surprised. I think the Thunder will be in the top 5 of the West when he returns. So that's all I got. This is a quick one. Got some well-needed rest. Last week we were out of town. We went and visited my family back in the great state of Oklahoma over Halloween, so that was fun. Little rest and recharge and reset and getting back into the swing of things, getting back into Oklahoma and Oklahoma State football just being awful. What a horrible time right now for sports fans in Oklahoma. The only silver lining is the Thunder, and I still think they're going to be okay, so that's a good thing. As far as Oklahoma and Oklahoma State goes, they're done. I don't think they win another game this season. I think people are going to get fired, and that's going to happen. Needs to happen. And for both schools, something's got to change, whether it's head coaches. I mean, OU changed their offensive coordinator in the middle of the season, which I think is stupid anyways, because of all the injuries and whatever. Like, I mean, you're having a horrible season anyways. Just finish the season out.